Hey guys, I'm just Jershin. Welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus Daily Edition. I left in accidentally it took me two, I know. Me? Make a mistake? No. It took me 2 tries to get that intro in the last episode, and my brain was so fried yesterday. It's still fried today, don't worry. I accidentally left it in, so enjoy that little blooper. God, no! There's more than 3 characters in this game! Blue Baby, Apollyon Lost. Repeat, Lilith, repeat those 4. There's more than those characters. Yo, and it's over the 147. That's a great score. Yeetus with a 1645. Brain's fried, dude. Crotus and Becco as well. Yesterday we finished 24th. I told you I didn't think we'd dip too much because you may have noticed yesterday's daily was garbage. Joji, unfortunately, his power went out when he was two rooms into the daily, hence the 680. All right, let's see what we can do today. Am I in a mental... Look, you should just come into these videos now. With the way life currently is, you should go ahead and just assume I'm never in a proper mental state to handle anything. They could give me brimstone on the first room of the game, and I'd be like, not exactly what I was... My charge up times. Look, I got the flush, huh? The flush. Is it better than the poop? I mean, yeah, like infinitely? It is like infinitely better than the poop. That's kind of a jerk. That's kind of a jerk. I really like playing the demon judgments. I think the syringe items you get out of them are really, really above average, very solid, I would say. And typically I'll go for it. Go ahead and poop here because I don't think it does anything for us on the boss fights. We might as well get it out of the way here. I do see that tinted rook. If we can manage to find a bomb somewhere on this floor, which, you know, if we have up to this point, I haven't seen it. If we found one up to this point, I certainly haven't seen it, so we'll see what we can do. Could you come back and jump on your son, please? Thank you, thank you. Nothing like having the Widow do a little bit of damage against his own kind. That is the bread and butter of this fight. And yeah, the tears up plus an HP up is fantastic. Next floor. We got no money, so what's the point in visiting the shop? I know we have 4 keys, but again, what's the point in visiting the shop if there's absolutely nothing we can do with it anyway? Okay, so priority numero uno, don't die. Priority number dos, get rid of that man when he's a small pile of goo. Failing that, which we did, get rid of him while he's a small pile of goo. Priority number 1 for us, maximum on the priority list, get at least 1 more spirit heart. Probably a secret room here. Get at least 1 more spirit heart because that's going to allow you to take a deal with the devil. If you choose you want to do deal with the devils. I know my boy Joji actually prefers the angel deals, which I find, you know, completely crazy. It's crazy. It could be a balls of steel, so I think you got to take it. Whoa! Now that's what my mental state needed today. Now that's what we needed. Now someone relay that information to my boss that I'm psychic so that he'll actually trust me when I say some things in the future. Bruh, no! Okay, calm down. We did get a balls of steel pill, which is great. Unfortunately, I just squandered one of those 2 spirit hearts, but we still have the 1 spirit heart we were looking for. Crystal ball. I'm definitely taking you. Just know that I'm definitely taking you. Allow me to come into this room first. Go and flourish him during the turlet. What do you do? Bloody crown, I think... What do you do? Do you give us item rooms on the womb? Where's this going, by the way? We're going to Shoal. And we're on little easy baby mode. Probably shouldn't be shooting all these poops, by the way. Probably quite silly to shoot all the poops. Okay. So flush is gone and helped us deal with that room. We're taking this because this is cards, it's spirit heart generation, it's mapping, it's a lot of good stuff. It's a lot of stuff that I personally appreciate. So I'm interested. King Baby, no thank you. I see a King Baby in the shop and I say to it, no thank you. I see another Tinted Rock in here, which is great. You know, I said we need at least 4 spirit hearts. But obviously the more we have, the merrier. Second secret room here in all likelihood. Yeah. And that's pretty worthless. Okay. Let's get our Monstro fight done. Monstro shouldn't be too big an issue. Having 5 spirit hearts makes me feel way better. It's not enough to take 2 deals with the devil, obviously, unless one of them's like Sin Robes or something. Which we would definitely take, by the way. But it's at least enough to feel a bit more comfy. We can feel a little bit more comfy in our deal with the devil taking ability. Hopefully they don't stick us with like a Krampus or something. I think it's gonna be Krampus. I feel like they're gonna throw that out at us. Allow me to continue my prediction streak. Binky, also great. It's a Tears Up plus that. Not Krampus. But also not something that's going to guarantee us future deals with the devil, which I don't appreciate. The Spirit Heart's nice. You got me almost. I will visit Curse Room now, sorry. And you do have me nearly tempted. Did all the poop disappear? The poop disappeared. You do have me almost tempted to do the Judgment card. I think I'll wait till the next floor, because if it ends up being a friendly Judgment, we can increase our deal with the devil chance. That's rude. If it ends up being a friendly Judgment, we can blow them up to increase our deal with the devil chance. If it ends up being a yucky Judgment, aka a mean boy, with 6 spirit hearts, you now have me tempted to give a little HP away in the pursuit of a syringe, or any of the other fantastic items that a demon judgment can give you. Now, I will say, they are presenting us judgment. It is a nice boy. Ooh, that was a horrible play right there. What you just saw there was a horrible play. What you just saw there was an unbelievably horrible play. I picked up the Spirit Hearts right away. The problem with that is when I pick up 9 lives here, I'm gonna go down to 1 HP. So what do? The question is, do you leave the room, go explore the floor a bit, and make sure you come back, because we want 9 lives. But you'd like to have some Spirit Hearts on the floor that you can come pick up to guarantee a little bit of survival. And in fact, I'd like to try to get a deal with the devil in general on this floor. So I think I will come back. And if we can get a deal with the devil, where I can trade away some of that HP, that would be choice. Of all of the potential outcomes, that's like pretty dang high on my dang list. If we can get a higher deal with the devil chance. If we can get a high deal with the devil chance, manage to get a deal with the devil, trade away some of that HP, and then come back for 9 lives, that's a big win for me. Why does this room continue to exist in dailies? Is just my question yesterday. You may have noticed it existed yesterday and I took about the same amount of damage. I handled the room in just about the exact same way. Only difference is today I actually have some DPS, 3.67 damage and 5 tiers rather than 10 and 3.5, which is pretty great. So you leave that on the floor. You leave that on the floor. You prioritize your deal with the devil. It's only a 42% chance, so obviously no guarantees. You still cross your fingies nonetheless that you can make it work. We may also get a deal with the angel, which is a weird situation that I wasn't truly prepared for. I'd rather they don't give me the choice. I'd rather not have to think about that possibility, because I don't really like... I mean, if it's a deal with the angel, you just take it. You could still get... Taking a deal with the angel item doesn't bar you from future deals with the devil, so if it's something decent, we'll take it. Maybe we'll get like a sweet Godhead run or something. Probably not. Those are few and far between, I would say, but it could happen. This fight stinks, by the way. A very lengthy fight. It's easy. He's a very easy boss, but it's a lengthy fight. There's no doubt about it. I'm pretty ready for it to be done. He's done it. Deal with the devil, please. You jerk. Okay, so leave that there. We'll be back for it. Gotta speed it up a little bit if we want to make boost rush. And I do. I haven't made boss rush on the last 2 dailies. Now, on the yesterday's, it didn't matter too much because nobody was making boss rush with that atrocity that they call a run. But today there is a chance. You know what? You know what? Okay, well, my likelihood to take pills is now gone. I would say don't expect it going forward. That is not, I'm not saying it's the last pill we'll ever take. The probability is certainly decreased, you jerk. Doesn't really matter how much damage we take, except for like the damage bonus, obviously, or the negative damage multiplier. Really just wanted to get rid of that freaking void. We're gonna grab 9 lives. Okay. Let's check these real quick. Crack the Sky is interesting, but is not what I'm looking for. And there is a Spirit Heart for purchase in there, but I don't think I'm going to. I do not think I am going to. Okay. So. Now you do this. Now you do this. There's another Spirit Heart in here, which is very kind. That's a card. Now you go in here. You grab this. You're gonna go down, like we said, to a half heart, which is very concerning. But... Excuse me? There it is. I was like, I know there was a card in here that I was interested in. You grab the other one, you get a strength card, and you're ready to go to the next floor. All right. I feel decently about this run. It's not a great situation yet. Now it's better. Not about meat. Now it's better. The speed down stinks. The speed down really stinks quite a large amount. I'm of the opinion that... Whoa. This room also kind of stinks a large amount. This room sucks! This room sucks a lot, but we're gonna get left hand. You wouldn't. You're gonna do it again. So many left hand runs. I think you take left hand on this floor. If Bloody Crown does what I think it does... dude, the curse rooms as well. If Bloody Crown does what I think it does and gives you item rooms on Womb 1 and Womb 2, I do kind of think that's the better play. Going forward, I kind of feel like that's the play. I like having extra item rooms, dude. Having extra item rooms is something I consider a sweetity. That's the Balls of Steel pill. It's not. It's a pretty fly. Look at me taking cards today, by the way. Okay. This is not my favorite room, especially with our speed down situation, but thankfully our DPS is high enough. If we run into this room on the last daily, by the way, I think we just lose. I don't think we can kill this room fast enough. On yesterday's daily, I think you just die a horrible, pain-induced, screaming-worthy death. So I'm glad we don't have that. I mean, we're barely keeping up with it with this DPS, so... I'm definitely happy to have more DPS today. This room still sucks. Okay, continue. I don't really want to do this room, but it could be Guppy. I think I will pop Strength card here just to speed it up a little bit because I do still have boss rush related desires. NSL's score is really high. Typically to get in the hundreds, you gotta make boss rush. So I wonder if the keys to the kingdom do lie ahead for a little bit of a speedier run. Because my boy NSL typically plays a little bit more methodically, less rush than I do. So if he made boss rush, either that tells me nobody made boss rush, which I don't think is the case. This is a good enough daily I can see people making boss rush. Or I think Guppy is in our future. That's just my guess. I should probably stop looking at the leaderboards before doing a daily, just in case it's like kind of, I don't want to feel like it's cheating and I'm giving myself like an unfair advantage by peeking. I am gonna go back just to save us time later. I'm gonna run back. First of all, I want to check this secret room. I'm gonna check the I don't have a bomb. I want to check the curse room now, just so I don't have to worry about doing it later. Don't be... This room's fine. This room is a little jerkish, but fine. Well, the room's not jerkish. That enemy is jerkish. Ah, that's not so fun. And that's not so fun. Okay. Probably should have just converted those to keys. Would have been a better option for us, but that's okay. Do you take Bloody Crown or do you keep Left Hand? I think since we already have one Guppy item, even though Left Hand has not exactly been granting us with Guppy at the rate at which I'm accustomed to it, granting us Guppy. I grew up in a world where if you picked up Left Hand, Guppy was yours. It was just a matter of time. The last couple runs have been, well, running a little counter to my internal philosophy. Not a fan of it. That's also something I'm not a fan of. The sheer number of voids we have spawning on this particular run is rather obnoxious to me. I'm gonna need to go in this shop. I'm gonna need it not to be greed, because here's the thing. I need to buy a Spirit Heart really badly. We have 9 lives, so, like, you know, don't fear death imminently. Stopwatch is also great, but I need a Spirit Heart, unfortunately. And I also need to hurry. We're not making boss rush. Skirt. Can you make this? Got to take a little bit extra time. Not happy with it. Not happy with it. Okay. What's the secret? Ah, you piece. What's the secret here? What's the secret here? Besides having 0 bombs, what's the secret? How do we speed this bad boy up even further? Thank you, that is unbelievably appreciated. So are the bombs, and I really want to go back for that secret room. Believe me, the temptation's high to go back for the secret room. I don't have time. I already need to do the next 2 floors at a rate of about 3 minutes per, which is rather fast. I do not believe in my current place I have the time, unfortunately. Come on, keep spaghettiing. I prefer spaghetti to your other attack. Spaghetti is fine. I'm also tempted to use a bomb here to speed things up ever so slightly. I won't do it though. Okay, not my favorite attack. Not my favorite attack. We've done it. We do get a syringe. We also get a deal with the devil. The deal with the devil's Dark Bomb. It's gonna kill us. But we have 9 lives. And it's Dark Bomb, so it's like guaranteed survival going forward, so I think you have to. Okay. I know we didn't visit every room on that floor. Gotta start making some choices. Some speed-based choices, I would say. Number 1 thing we want on this floor is to finish 3 more rooms as fast as possible so I can get myself a full charge. Balls of Steel would be pretty clutch. Don't like that. Yeah, okay, so I'm done taking pills. That's the end of that. I will take pills no longer. I don't know why, for whatever reason, I decided this run. I hate this room a lot. I don't know why this run in particular. I was like, yeah, we'll try. We'll try to make them work this time. Nope, they're done. Pills, you're back in the doghouse. See you later. Dark Bum, please drop me a Spirit Heart. Thank you, keeping me alive. 1 more room, we'll get our mapping, and again, our goal is item room. I don't even know if we want to do shop in this particular case. Curse room, though. Curse room, though. Curse room, though. Curse room we do. Curse room we do. Also, maybe that, if you're taking damage against flies, you gotta check yourself a little bit. 1 red chest I won't do. 1 red chest I will not do. Multiple I would've. What can you even get from this guy? I don't remember. I think just like a pill. A card. The card is 2 of diamonds, which suddenly makes the shops a little bit more intriguing. This room also slightly intriguing. Thank you. Okay. So we are going, I think we're skipping shop on this floor just for time. This is quite scary. I mean, we'll get mapping on the next floor. The mapping is going to be pretty clutch as for whether or not we hit boss rush. The mapping will be severely clutch for whether or not we hit boss rush. So we want this item room. These enemies are fairly obnoxious in our current state. Don't really have a good way to deal with these annoying enemies, but it's okay. We will soon, because guess what? Death's Touch is in this item room. Just kidding, that was yesterday's daily. Almost no chance that happens again, but what if? Sticking with the pointy end, sure. I'm fine with it. The temptation's high to... The temptation's very high. That's a great trinket. That's a great trinket from a DPS perspective, but left hand. Left hand. Maybe I need to break this affinity for left hand. It does not, it has not been paying out at nearly a high enough rate for me to continue giving it the time of day. I did not know your creep could hurt. I did not know the cage's creep hurt. That is news to me. I mostly just try to stay on different zip codes from the boy. So this is rather interesting news. Okay, I gotta do the entire next floor in 2 minutes. It feels unlikely. I feel like I already missed something. Deal with the devil? I just don't like pills, is the thing. Unless you have... I mean, those are good.
Pretty
full health is interesting. Get me out. Okay, next floor. 2 minutes is gonna be a little tight, and we're not very strong, so... And the item room's up there. That is jerk. I do want to visit the item room. I do want to visit the item room. I gotta feel like that's going to seal our boss rush fate. Especially with like no bombs to kind of just get through rooms quickly. I don't know how I didn't take damage there. I'm basically just like trying to fly through the rooms as fast as a human being possibly can. That is, again, not what I'm looking for, unfortunately. It's a little bit extra DPS. Whole rest of the floor in 1 minute. I think I spent too much time. Yeah, this floor is too big. Plus there's big rooms. Yeah, this is a done deal, unfortunately. Boss rush, that is. Boss rush is a done deal. As in, ain't happening, brother. Maybe? Probably not happening, but you could try. It's definitely not happening because I just came into this room, which didn't need to be done. Just an extra room I didn't need to do. Which is quite unfortunate because now I have to do this big room as well. We're gonna take a bunch of silly damage in an attempt. I know the bomb is there. It's too many rooms. It's too many. I probably should have picked up the bomb. I could have just ran through this room instead. 30 seconds. You think you can make boss rush? You think you can make boss rush? Oh, I don't think you can, dude. Oh my... You can't. There's no way. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. There's no way. You didn't leave yourself enough time. You didn't leave yourself enough time. Accept it. It's time to accept it. You missed boss rush again, which is bad. I continue to do that for some reason. And it's always close is the most annoying part. So if I just like cut down like 10 seconds of, because sometimes I try to pause now more often. But sometimes I'll still just stand in a room like a dummy and be like, what do I want to do in this situation? What's the optimal play? And it's that stuff that's costing me. It's that stuff that's really costing me on my time, which is a shame. All right, so now you do your due diligence. Now you do all the rooms. We do still have a... That's rude. We do still have hush potential, so... I can't believe I missed boss rush again, dude. It's really starting to bother me. What's happening? We're slipping. We are slipping ever so slightly. Did we visit item room? Yeah, it had the fly. Oh, you can't even... This reroll machine only rerolls stuff in here. Which we could maybe do some fancy... Was moving box in the shop? We could maybe do some fancy moving box stuff. It's a great item, and it's a great item and has me wishing I came this way first. It's a wonderful item. If you come in here first, does it save you enough time with... No, it probably... No, you're missing boss rush either way. Skipping the item room probably could have made us boss rush. The question is that worth it? You have to remove the fact that you already know what was in the item room. Go ahead and double me. That was a bad idea to double me because what I wanted to do actually... Dang it. That was a bad idea to double. Speed up is great. Yeah, that's not too bad, all things considered. I can't believe I missed boss rush again, dude. It's a nightmare. Now the last chance is to hope for a magical Mama Mega show up. Restock's pretty clutch. Oh! Okay, remember, you use Mama Mega. If you get a deal with the devil, which you have a good chance of getting, sorry, you're going to boss rush instead. You're going to boss rush instead. Let's go. Now, that's probably gonna gate us from Hush, unless we get an item that is purely magical. Okay, I see the door. See, we couldn't have beat this fight in 7 seconds. 0% chance. 0%. I'm sorry, deal with the devil. I can't take you. I can't take you. I have to go into boss rush because we learned our lesson last time. We're gonna get another fly-based item. All right, ability to fly is great. Whoa. All right, so we're not very strong. We're not very strong. What? Dude, his hitbox has been messing with me lately. I don't know what the dealio is. So we're not very strong. We're hoping for like a sweet strength card from, we're not gonna die between... Taking dumb damage. We're taking dumb damage because I'm trying to do this fight relatively quickly. Because I would still like to make Hush as well, even though it feels unlikely. Feels quite unlikely. Ah, you piece! Feels quite unlikely that's gonna happen because we're so weak right now. What's the secret? There's some secret sauce in here I'm still missing out on. Maybe we become Guppy very shortly on the next floor. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, you want to do this fight in a nice, speedy fashion, but not if it's gonna cost you dumb damage. Strength card. World card. Doesn't really do a darn thing for me. Because I have, Cursed Eye, which of course I don't mean Cursed Eye, which of course I actually mean to be whatever you want to call it. I just realized the key to getting a... Yeah, we messed up. We probably shouldn't, even though we got the magical, extremely unlikely Mama Mega, and I got super pogged in the moment. Still probably not the right play in full to goodness honesty. Because this is a run that ends in Shoal. And runs that end in Shoal, you want to go to the Void to maximize your possible points. The only way to guarantee a trip down to the Void is to beat Hush. So I probably should have prioritized the Hush fight over boss rush. And I hate to say it, but this is gonna put us in a place called love. This is gonna put us in a place where I tend to think it's just unlikely that we make it. We can maybe make Hush. I mean, we're gonna have to book it on the next floors. Should probably save a crystal ball charge just to make sure we get the mapping. Again, I know I'm taking some silly willy dumb damage. It's all in the pursuit of Hush. The goal is that the damage taken now, even though it's negatively impacting my score, will come back to save us at a future date. That's all hinging on the fact that we make the Hush fight, which is admittedly quite up in the air. Dark Bum, if you could like grab these hearts, I don't understand why you're not. Two of spades, sure. Give me the keys. Thank you, Dark Bum. Appreciate ya. Let's just accept that we're taking some horrible damage here, and it's going to continue to happen. And we shouldn't be shocked by it. So I think we're getting. I mean, that's just the worst damage you could literally ever take. I think we're getting relatively close to the end, so I'm gonna save this this next charge. I mean, I'm gonna have to do the next 2 floors in like a minute each. It's not possible. I think I've royally messed up this daily. I think I royally messed up the daily by trying to come to boss rush. Not only are we just not strong enough, we're defensive enough to make boss rush happen. We are just not offensively strong enough to make boss rush happen in a way that isn't painful to watch. That's the downside. That's the downside for me personally right now. Unless this is the last wave, I think we're torched. We're gonna have to average a minute per floor. Yeah, it's over. We're not making Hush. Almost a 0% chance I would say we make Hush at this point. Unless it's an XL floor, and I can map my way through it and just... may just die, by the way. It's still going, dude! This is the boss rush that never ends. It just goes on and... it literally doesn't end, though. It's the thing. Where is the end of my boss rush? We are now looking to average at about 45 seconds per floor, assuming no XL floor. I'm mad. I'm mad. I messed this daily up. Sure. I messed this daily up and I continue to mess it up. Grab the world card so you can at least... All right, yeah, 45 seconds on the next 2 floors is what we need. Is it do? Another deal with the devil is still open. I have messed this up in just about every feasible way that you can. Every feasible way to mess this up, I have. I didn't need to go in this room. What's wrong with you? I didn't need to go in this room. Didn't need to go in that direction. Okay. Can't have rooms like this. Cannot be dealing with rooms like this if we want to have a chance. Gotta go faster. Gotta go faster. Gotta go faster. Gotta go faster. Okay, we were at our 45 seconds for this floor. Save the charge. 30 seconds on the next floor, huh? It's the slowest boss fight of all freaking time, dude. It's the longest boss fight of all time. It's over. It's the longest boss fight of all time. An RNG-based boss fight where you just have to hope that he shows you his one weak spot, and he refuses to. It's over. You're not making Hush. Chill. This is about as royally dorked as a daily can go. I think our score is going to suffer tremendously because of it. That's all right. I mean, it's not, but it's fine. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even getting off of this floor after 30 minutes because they gave me that boss fight. All right, cool. So now that you've missed Hush, which means you've missed the Void, and an extra 5,500 points, now you just accept that you've lost. You accept that you've lost, and now you do your due diligence. You explore, you try to become Guppy, you at least try to, I mean, we do have left hand still, so you at least try to get a cool run out of it. Of course, instead we'll get some troll bombs, because it's Isaac. What else would you expect? It's a great run, by the way, don't get me wrong. Like, it's powerful. It's a guaranteed dub. And on like a normal playthrough, you'd be very happy to have this run. It was just slightly not good enough. Or I was slightly too slow, I should say. I don't know why I did boss rush. Boss rush is only an extra 4,444 points. Hush is 5555, and you get to go to the Void, which is more points than going to Shoal. So it's just more points regardless. So if I knew it was gonna be that tight, probably should have just committed to. Yeah, if I could do it over again, I would commit to that play instead. You commit to the Hush fight instead. You also get to, I mean, I could have visited the Deal with the Devil on the 6th floor anyway. I was a silly person and forgot that it was still open in my panicked rush. Essentially, like, I've messed up every feasible part of this daily. Tarot Cloth, it exists, so we'll take it, but it gave me a card, and I regret that I'm not gonna get to see what card it was. Luck up. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Thanks. Alright. Floor fully cleared. Head to the next floor. I don't think there's any way to get into Hush. Mama Mega could maybe open it, but we've already seen Mama Mega, and I used it on Boss Rush, so... Oh, well. Oh, well. Double key room. Now, that's interesting. Left hand, what is your purpose? Did you get nerfed at some point? You used to be bae. And now you're just fam. I don't understand what happened. Where did we go? How could this happen to me? What happened between us? I feel like our connection used to be so strong, left hand. Now suddenly you're staying later at work, coming home at strange times, you're hanging out with your friends. What's happening? I think we need to have a nice little heart-to-heart, left hand, because if you're not truly committed to this relationship anymore, it's fine. It'll break my heart for sure, but I'd rather do that than continue with these expectations of what life is supposed to be like. Some words in that sentence slightly match the words that are in the Friends theme song, hence the claps. That's about as far as that one goes. Alright. Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. How can we make the best of the situation? Here's my dream. We're gonna go normal path, we're gonna go to Shoal. We cross our fingies. We cross our fingies. And we hope that Shoal, like yesterday's daily, has a self-sacrifice room that takes us down to the dark room. That would be a way to make up for the lost points of the Void. If we can make it to dark room, suddenly it's worth it. The reason you never do that is because Void is guaranteed. That sacrifice room, slim pickings. No guarantees there. We will take that though. That is 2/3 of the way to Guppy. Alright, suddenly this marriage counseling between Left Hand and I, things are starting to spice up a little bit. I'm starting to feel a little bit of connection yet again. Joker is what I was hoping for there. Instead we got Ace of Diamonds, that's okay. We're still gonna full clear the floor. Because we wanted the points. We wanted the points. And we also want Guppy, and now that we never picked up Guppy's tail, never mind. I don't know why so many chests are spawning. I do not have an answer for you as to why so many chests are spawning. Thank you, Dark Bum, for being essentially the light of my life. No offense, Left Hand, if you want to come back in, you know, you can't ever have too many lights. I'm not Mormon. But I would appreciate it, you know, if you want to, you absolutely can. At this point, I don't know, we're hoping for like Joker cards, I guess, from the Crystal Ball. What a great spacebar item, by the way. I feel like it gets kind of lost in the sauce. It's crazy that it's a Spirit Heart generator, card generator, and mapping. That's maybe one of the strongest spacebar items in the game. I feel like it gets overlooked, maybe just a slight amount. By me, maybe not by everybody. The Isaac community at large might be like, no, dude, that's the best item in the game. What you talking about? Not the secret room. Interesting. All right. 72% deal with the devil. Hopefully we get it. By the way, I understand that, who knows, maybe Guppy was in... If this is Krampus, I'll cry. It's possible that Guppy was in the... deal with the devil that I skipped. You'll have to check the other boys' runs. I'm sure they took it, because they are smarter than I. Thought Pretty Fly could save me there. It could not. We do get our deal with the devil. It's a headless baby, which I'm not interested in. All right. You're hoping for a sacrifice room on this floor to atone. Sorry, Banjo heard me clapping. He's very upset upstairs now. You hope for a sweet little spirit sacrifice room. There's a freaking sacrifice room. Oh my ding dong ding dong. We were talking in the Discord the other day. Yeah, give me a nice tears up. That is not worth it. The damage down associated was not worth it. We were talking in the Discord the other day. The demonic, whatever you want to call it, chanting in this song reminds me so much of the Ikam Bokaming in Mayahem Temple from Banjo-Tooie. Go ahead and listen to them. Obviously, this one's more demonic. Go ahead and listen to them side to side. Go listen to them side by side. There's a connection. Someone's alive? You're alive. The rest of the song varies considerably, but at least that opening, it's there. Make me guppy. What do you do on this floor? I like Sack Dagger. Is it strictly necessary? No, but it might. I think Sack Dagger saves enough, even at this stage, this late. I think it saves potentially. I think it saves potentially enough time via murdering enemies, and also maybe saves damage by blocking bullets. I think it's worth it even at this stage in the game. Shouldn't have done that. You can't block those, unfortunately. It cannot block those, unfortunately. Make me guppy. Make me guppy. Make me guppy. Oobadabada. Oobadabada. Please? Could you go? Would you mind making me guppy? Is that a thing you would be, is in your power to do? I don't know. How do I feel about the pills on this run? Well, thankfully we ended up getting some speed ups that offset the speed down earlier, so I feel a little better about the situation as a whole. Still don't know how I feel about it at large, though. We want to make sure we're not taking too much damage, because we want to have enough spirit hearts kind of just chilling on the ground that after we do the sacrifice room shenanigans, we can still have some good stuff there. Let's do the big room, because you just want, for clearance purposes. Maybe you don't want anything to do with this room, is what I was gonna say after seeing it. After seeing that room, maybe you just want nothing to do with it. I think that's probably likely. See you later. Just make me guppy. Okay, the thing is, like, just do it. I'm no longer asking. I am demanding that you just do it. Just do it. We are gonna get 4. This run's great, by the way. For all my complaining about, I didn't min-max hard enough. It's a great run. It's a very good run. I'm having a good time. Ace of clubs, not quite what we're looking for. Chariot card definitely saves us a little bit of damage. Or, in fact, yeah, this is a good room to use it on. This room scares me. I was gonna say we could also save it for, no. I was gonna say we could, just bad damage. Just bad damage, and every little bit of damage is, kill first man, kill first man! Thank you. We're still not the strongest. witches in the west. We're not necessarily weak, but we're not the strongest, boys. I think taking Skinny on Mushroom was a bad decision, logistically speaking. And with the information I have now, I can pretty fairly say it was not the right decision. Okay, do not pick up the trophy. Do not pick up the trophy. Whoa. Ancient Recall. Draw 3 cards. Cool. We'll save that for the next floor. So now we want to sacrifice and go down to Dark Room. I still... Livid was in like he did Hush. I'm pretty certain he did Hush. He was up in the 30s, I'm pretty sure. So we're not even gonna crack top 100, I don't think, on this particular one. I do hate that this is a tiny room, by the way. I will become Guppy. Even though it's gonna put us in a more of a scary Spirit Heart situation. Appreciate you. No doubt we're in a scarier Spirit Heart situation because of it. We do have 9 lives, so maybe don't worry too much, Forehead. I'm coming back just to grab this one Spirit Heart we left behind. There's no other red hearts for Dark Bum to pick up. Yeah, I think Livid's taking home first place on this one. It was a great score, 30,000. I don't see a way we get there without the 55,000 from Hush. I'll be interested to watch his run and see how, if maybe he made, that is so clutch. I'll be interested to see if/how maybe he made Guppy happen sooner. Because this should take us up to like 20... Can you not teleport to the Dark Room? Don't tell me. Can you not teleport to the Dark Room? You can. Okay, I was gonna punch. This will take us like to 27, I think. Yeah, but we're still way behind, dude. Tears Down is something I would consider not in the cards. Speaking of cards, draw 3 for me, baby. Which we actually draw 6. A Chaos card. Can't see. Interesting. Bring the Chaos. Bring the Chaos. Okay, so we're Guppy. We're very strong. The run's still, like, I mean, it's still pretty good. It's not bad. I don't see us getting 30,000 just by the time this floor ends, unless we pick up some mad consumables, you know? All I can say is you peace. I believe those are the only words to phrase how upset I am about that particular thing right there. Unless we pick up some mad Spirit Hearts and don't take damage, we just missed something. And I believe you will be able to see what that something was on NSL's run, so I highly recommend going and checking it out for yourself. I know that I certainly will be. We'll still do our due diligence here and explore... We will do our due diligence here and explore as many, This room really stinks. This room stinks and is suddenly making me feel very inadequate about my damage. Because this room shouldn't stink that bad, but it does. For us, it just straight up does. Like, I am not killing these guys at a rate that I would consider okay. We could maybe pick up some sweet items on this floor. Those would certainly be appreciated. Is this just a dead end? No. I don't know how min-maxy I'm... I don't think we're strong enough that I can, in good faith, go room to room. Probably should have dropped left hand, by the way. I don't think I'm strong enough that I can, in good... God! I mean, running into enemies doesn't help. I think you just finish the run. I think you just try to finish the run, because I'm not strong enough that I can trust myself to go room to room, not taking dumb damage. So I think you just try to find the end on this particular one. You don't try to spend too much time getting fancy with, we gotta get maximum exploration bonus. I think you potentially risk harming. I think we've lost score, is what I'll say. Since coming to this floor, I believe we have actually lost score. So that's something to consider.
going forward. We might have broken even now. It's close, though. It's just something to think about. I don't know that you're doing yourself a service by clearing every single room. So maybe just focus on finding that sweet baby boy exit. I did not realize you were the stain. As far as I'm concerned, you literally evolved underground like Doug Trio. You tricked me. Okay. Find the boss fight, end the run, take you a sec. I think we'll be like top 250. But there was something here we missed. There's... There's something here we missed, and I don't know what it was. Maybe it was an early guppy?
Justice.
I don't know precisely what it was. I assume we'll find. What does Chaos Card do with Tarot Cloth? Do I shoot 2 Chaos Cards out? Do I get to use it twice? Because that'd be kind of sick. 2 of diamonds? I mean, we'll take the points. Now we've made points on this floor. With that move right there, we did make points on this floor, though I feel like we could have made many more points. I mean, coming to the floor in general was still the right move. It's like a 4,000 point swing, so I'm happy with that, but I do think the difference is gonna be Hush. Or maybe NSL just took less damage than me, I don't know. If you take less damage, have I taken probably extra 2,000 points worth of damage? Maybe just because of Boss Rush? Yeah, I think so. Maybe he did Hush but not Boss Rush, which would be an extra 1,000. Maybe he got a sweet item down. I don't know. There are many possibilities. All I know is for here, that I would like to throw the Chaos card, defeat you, and take my score. Oh, I lied. You get 4,000 points for defeating Lamb. So actually our runs were like the exact same. We'll take 107th. We'll probably end up closer to 150th. Look, we know we came up short. We took a little bit. 10,000 damage penalty is inexcusable, to be honest with you. If we could have cut that in half. Okay, so Livid should be like right behind us. Where is he? Like 120. Where's NSL? He was right here. Where is he? He was NSL 153. So we were right there. He finished at 30. We finished at 32. If we can cut that in half and finish at 37. If we could cut that in half and finish at 37, which I truly believe we could have, bam. Suddenly we're in top 25 territory. But we didn't, that's okay. It's still a great daily. Another long one, holy cow. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I meant to drink this entire cup during the daily and didn't. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to check out the boys' scores below as well. If you're interested to see how their run went. Don't forget to show support down below, like, sharing, commenting, helps out a great deal. Share with your grandma as always. But with that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.